programs that talk to you about Jesus and how important your words are. And remember the woman with the issue of blood? I've talked about this 20 times, but it is a perfect example of when she had spent all she had for 12 years, been to several doctors. Nobody could heal her. And she kept hearing about Jesus. She kept hearing about the miracles. She kept hearing about, sorry, I have hair in my face. She kept hearing about that blind eyes were opened, that the dead were raised, that water was turned into wine. She kept hearing, and she kept hearing, till she finally, the faith on the inside of her gripped her and said, if he will do this for everybody else, why would he not do that for me? And she began to walk toward him in the midst of the crowd, having no business. It was against the law for her to be in that crowd, and she didn't care, because she kept saying, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, I will be made whole. And she just kept on walking because fear was no more. The faith had gotten so strong on the inside of her that she realized, I will be healed, and I don't care what everybody else thinks. I am going to walk by faith and not by sight. And she reached the hem of his garment, and she was made whole. The flow of her blood dried up right then, and she was made whole. And Jesus said, who touched me? And the disciples looked at him like, you're crazy. Everybody's touching you. And he said, I perceive power has left me. And she rose up and said, it was me. And he said, daughter, your faith has made you well. Now go and be made whole. Isn't that good news? And we have the same power in our healing. We have been healed by the stripes of Jesus. Yet I can't tell you how many mornings I've gotten up and could barely walk